family and community. So I wanted everyone to take a moment here and have a think about their family. Do you think you have a big family? Do you like sharing with your siblings? So this is some of the questions I ask the children when I talk to them about the Torres Straits. Because in the Torres Straits, our families are quite large and extended. So in your household, there's not just yourself and your siblings. You've actually got your grandmother or grandfather living with you. You could have aunties and uncles and your cousins living with you. So there can be 7, 8, 9, 10 people living in the one household. So a lot of the children in Brisbane region can't even imagine what it would be like to have that many people in your house. So these are little pictures here of 3 ladies, that's 3 sisters out at Kubin. One of them is my auntie. And they're all dressed up in the same coloured clothing, which means that they're in the same family or from the same village. So that's another thing to look out for when you're with families or you see a video on the tombstone opening or special celebrations. If you're in the same coloured clothing, it means you're from the same group or the same family. And the other picture is actually some of my family. So you can see we're very multicultural in the Torres Straits. We've got Chinese, we've got Dutch, we've got New Guinea, we've got Cook Islanders, we've got quite a few different cultures just in my family. And the quote, "It takes a village to raise a child," is exactly what it's like in the Torres Strait Islands, that we're surrounded by extended family members and everyone knows each other, so we all look after each other and support each other. And they actually talk about postnatal depression in the Torres Straits doesn't exist because there are always aunties and grandparents and everyone there to support each other. So some of those types of diseases don't exist in the Torres Strait Islands. And I think that's something important to note as well. When you're actually working with families or children from the Torres Straits, they can actually be missing that. They miss the larger families and the support. We're talking about the large families in the Torres Straits. These pictures in particular, I wanted to show you the picture of the little boy holding the flags. That's one of my children. Now, that's Sacred Heart School on Thursday Island. So when there are significant days and community celebrations in the Torres Straits, the whole island actually comes together to celebrate together. So that's a picture of the Sacred Heart School marching down the main street of Thursday Island down to the park where they'll actually have a ceremony and a celebration where everyone's invited. And I think that one is NAIDOC week. So during NAIDOC week, the police come, the fireys come, the ambulance, the schools, all the different schools actually all come together, march downtown. And when we get to the park, we have a barbecue and we'll have some speeches and performances from all the schools. And all of those organisations will participate because in the Torres Straits we like to celebrate together and everyone's included. It's a very inclusive culture. Doesn't matter where you're from, that you're all included together. We even had a beautiful policeman do the haka for us one year while I was up on Thursday Island. So we've got some beautiful cultures there to showcase, and everyone is welcome in those community gatherings. Some of the other community events that are significant to the Torres Straits, I've mentioned NAIDOC week, I've mentioned the tombstone opening, and also in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see some boys island dancing. So that's during Mabo Day, which we mentioned earlier, celebrating Eddie Mabo and the land rights. So that actually, Mabo Day is all about the islands being given back to people from those communities. So the actual Torres Strait Islands are owned by the traditional owners in the community. So, for example, Bardu, they actually own the land that they're on and the houses, and they're actually governed by a regional council, and no one can take the land from you. It actually belongs to your family and will be passed on to you generation by generation. We also have some instruments in the middle there. So the bean shaker, again, remember we said it's called a kulap. And the little bamboo thing with two sticks, that's a bamboo drum, or its island word is lumut. So it makes a beautiful, beautiful drumming noise. And I was just reading the other day that people in the Torres Straits, if you don't have a piece of bamboo or a lumut, we've actually been using a big empty fuel drum with sticks on it to make the same sound. And the two bamboo sticks in the middle, that's actually called a murrup. It's like a clacker. It makes a clacking noise. And then you've got a little cool up on the end there. The picture in the top right-hand corner of some beautiful children on Hammond Island. You can see they're all wearing beautiful floral clothes. And that's something else I wanted to mention to you. On Fridays, throughout the whole Torres Straits, it's Floral Friday. So everyone dresses up, the school children, the teachers, the police, the bank tellers, the TAFE teachers, everyone dresses up in their floral clothes. So it's a beautiful celebration, bright, happy way to end the week, and everyone likes to participate in that, as many people as possible. Oh, even in the stores, the chemist staff and the newsagent store. Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. Thursday Island actually only has one large grocery store on the whole island, which is the Ibis. And all of our groceries, all of our items actually have to be shipped up to Thursday Island. Some of your products can go through Australia Post, but not a large lot. So all of our products actually come shipped from mainland, Cairns, and the products are very, very expensive to buy because they've had to, be shipped up there. Some of the examples, I guess, would be bread is $7 a loaf, milk is $9, $10 for 2-3 litres sometimes. So a lot of the Torres Strait Islander people actually grow their own vegetables where possible, or hunt. We go hunting and live off the ocean, live from the sea. So we'll go and collect our own fish and crayfish and those types of seafoods.